Imagine you are standing in a small, white-walled room. The air is heavy with the scent of oil paints and turpentine. In front of you is a large canvas, and on it, a woman has painted herself. She looks raw, exposed, and hauntingly still. This is Alicia Berenson's final message to the world. 6 years ago, she was found in her home, frozen in shock, next to the body of her husband. He had been shot 5 times. Since that moment, Alicia hasn't said a word. She has been tucked away in a secure psychiatric hospital, a living ghost. You are her new therapist, and you are convinced that her silence isn't a symptom of madness, but a choice, a shield protecting a truth so dark it could destroy anyone who hears it. Welcome to the twisted psychological maze of the silent patient.
Busy life making it hard to finish books? I've got you covered. Before we start, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more. Let's dive into books in minutes.
The Silent Patient is a 2019 psychological thriller by Alex Michaelides. Before becoming a novelist, Michaelides was a screenwriter and a student of Greek mythology. This background is vital because the book is deeply rooted in the ancient Greek play Alcestis by Euripides. In the myth, a woman dies to save her husband and is later brought back to life, but she remains mysteriously silent. Michaelides also drew from his personal experience working in a secure psychiatric unit. He wanted to explore how the helping professions, like therapy, can sometimes attract people who are trying to fix their own internal damage. This book is a perfect fit for fans of deep character studies, complex puzzles, and stories where the narrator might not be telling the whole truth. Before we jump to the summary, make sure to hype and like this video and subscribe to this channel, so we can continue bringing more such videos for you. Let's dive into the story. The story centers on Alicia Berenson, a successful painter who lived in a beautiful house in London with her husband, Gabriel, a fashion photographer. One evening, the police respond to reports of gunfire. They find a scene of absolute carnage. Gabriel is dead, and Alicia is discovered near him, her wrists cut, her eyes vacant. During the investigation, Alicia remains completely mute. She doesn't even speak to her own lawyers. Her only response to the tragedy is a painting she finishes while under house arrest. It's a self-portrait titled Alcestis. In Greek mythology, Alcestis is a heroine who sacrificed her life for her husband. The public becomes obsessed with the silent patient, and Alicia is eventually sent to a high-security facility called the Grove. Enter Theo Faber. He is a criminal psychotherapist who has followed Alicia's case in the news for years. When a job opens up at the Grove, Theo jumps at the chance. He believes he is the only person who can help Alicia find her voice again. Theo is not a typical hero. He admits to his own troubled past, describing an upbringing defined by an unpredictable, abusive father. He found healing through his own therapist, Ruth, and he wants to provide that same salvation to Alicia. He is convinced that her silence is a reaction to a massive emotional trauma, and he is determined to uncover what happened that night. The Grove is a decaying, underfunded psychiatric hospital. Theo meets the staff, the director, Lazarus Diams, who is skeptical but allows Theo to try his methods, and Christian, a doctor who previously treated Alicia and seems to have a personal dislike for her. Theo's treatment of Alicia begins with long, quiet sessions. He doesn't pressure her to speak. Instead, he provides her with art supplies, hoping she will communicate through her painting. However, the other patients are volatile. One patient, Elsbeth, is particularly aggressive toward Alicia, leading to a violent outburst where Alicia defends herself, showing that she isn't as passive as she seems. To understand Alicia, Theo starts acting more like a detective than a therapist. He steps outside the hospital walls to interview the people from Alicia's life. He meets Max, Gabriel's brother, who is aggressive and clearly hiding something. He also meets Jean Felix, Alicia's longtime gallery owner, who portrays Alicia as a fragile, misunderstood genius. As Theo digs deeper, he finds a common thread. Everyone in Alicia's life seemed to be taking advantage of her, or ignoring her cries for help. He learns about her mother's death in a car accident and a devastating moment when Alicia overheard her father wishing that she had died instead of her mother. Theo calls this her first death, the moment her soul was killed by the person who was supposed to love her. The book weaves Theo's perspective with entries from Alicia's diary, written in the weeks leading up to the murder. In the diary, Alicia describes feeling watched. She sees a man standing in the shadows outside her house. She tells Gabriel, but he dismisses her, suggesting she is becoming paranoid or unwell. Alicia's writing is full of dread. She describes the stalker, coming closer and closer, even entering the house. The diary paints a picture of a woman who felt she was losing her mind, because no one believed her reality. This diary becomes the most important piece of evidence in the book. While Theo is trying to save Alicia, his own life is falling apart. He discovers that his wife, Kathy, is having an affair. Theo is devastated. He describes Kathy as his light, the person who kept his darkness at bay. Instead of confronting her, Theo begins to follow her. He tracks her to a park where she meets her lover. Theo's behavior becomes increasingly obsessive and erratic. He watches them from the bushes, his heart breaking as he realizes his perfect marriage was a lie. The pain of this betrayal mirrors the themes of betrayal in Alicia's life. Back at the Grove, Alicia finally speaks to Theo. She tells him a story about the night Gabriel died. She claims the masked stalker broke into their house and tied them up. She says the man gave Gabriel a choice. I have to kill one of you. Who should it be? According to Alicia, Gabriel chose himself, saying I don't want to die. This choice shattered Alicia. To her, Gabriel's betrayal was the final blow. Theo listens, seemingly shocked. However, there is a problem. The head of the facility, Diams, discovers that Theo has been meddling in Alicia's past, and Theo is on the verge of being fired. The massive twist of the book reveals that the two timelines we've been reading, Theo treating Alicia, and Theo tracking his wife's affair, are actually years apart. Theo was the man in the shadows. 6 years ago, Theo discovered that Gabriel Berenson was the man having an affair with his wife, Kathy. Theo didn't want to kill them, he wanted to destroy their love. He broke into the Berenson house to show Alicia what Gabriel was really like. He was the one who gave Gabriel the choice. When Gabriel chose his own life over Alicia's, Theo left the gun and walked away, satisfied that he had broken their bond. He didn't realize that Alicia would pick up the gun and shoot Gabriel in a state of total psychological collapse. In the present day, Alicia recognized Theo the moment he walked into the grove. She stayed silent because she was terrified of him. When she finally spoke to him, she was testing him. To protect his secret, Theo sneaks into Alicia's room at night and injects her with a lethal amount of drugs to keep her silent forever. He thinks he has escaped justice. But Alicia was smarter. Before she lost consciousness, she wrote the full truth about Theo in her diary and hid it. The police find the diary, and as they read the final entry to Theo at his home, the silence finally closes in on him. Key takeaways. The core takeaway of The Silent Patient is that our childhoods often dictate our futures. Both Alicia and Theo were broken by their parents, but they reacted in opposite ways. Alicia became silent and internal, while Theo became a predator, who hid behind a mask of helping others. The book also explores the idea of psychic death. This is the concept that you can be alive physically, but have your spirit killed by betrayal. Alicia's silence wasn't just about the murder. It was about the fact that the two most important men in her life, her father and her husband, both wished she were dead. Finally, the story serves as a reminder that we often project our own issues onto others. Theo thought he was fixing Alicia, but he was really trying to fix the version of himself that he saw in her. This makes it a profound study of human psychology and the masks we all wear. So what do you think about this book? Did its ideas resonate with you, or challenge the way you see things? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear what you took away from it. And if there's a book you'd like me to cover next, drop that below as well. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Until next time.